Don't ever forget.
Don't ever forget that on July 3, 1988, commercial flight Iran Air Flight 655 was shot down at the Persian Gulf by the USS Vincennes, or CG-49, a guided missile cruiser of the US Navy, which killed all 290 innocent civilians on board. 66 of them were children and 38 were non-Iranians who came from 6 different cities. This happened because at that time, July 1988, Iran and Iraq were in a conflict wherein they attacked each other's oil ships in the Persian Gulf. The United States was there with warships to protect the oil transport in the region. In May 1987, there were incidents when Iraqi missiles struck the USS Stark, which caused the United States Navy to take greater protective precautions. According to the United States government authorities, Vincennes wrongly identified the Iranian flight as an attacking military fighter F-14 jet. The officers assessed the flight profile being flown as being identical to that of an Iranian Air Force M14A Tomcat during an assault run. The same reports state that Vincennes made numerous contact attempts with Flight 655 but received no response, which directed them to believe that it was the F-14. Before requesting and gaining authorization to intercept, Captain William C. Rogers III, the commander of the USS Vincennes, did allow the unidentified aircraft to get close to being well inside its potential missile firing range. He didn't authorize the firing until he was satisfied the threat to his ship was too great to ignore and under pressure to act swiftly to avoid what had previously happened to the USS Stark. The Iranians' ongoing attacks on the United States could be blamed for the loss of Iran Air 6555, as these attacks created an atmosphere in which it was better for the United States forces to shoot than to risk the consequences of not shooting, according to the United States Naval Institute. Don't ever forget that while expressing condolences for the loss of lives, the United States administration has not yet acknowledged any guilt or responsibility in this tragedy, nor has it apologized. Instead, it has continued to attribute what happened to aggressive Iranian acts. Combat action ribbons were given to each of the Vincennes men, and Captain Rogers received the Legion of Merit for his actions in the Persian Gulf on the 3rd of July 1988. According to an article dated on the 23rd of April 1990 in the Washington Post, Commander Lustig, the Air Warfare Coordinator, even received the Navy's Commendation Medal for heroic achievement for his ability to maintain his poise and confidence under fire. The articles never mentioned the downing of the Iran Air flight at all. And don't ever forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Don't ever forget.